Zero DLC 1. So, the next character on the list is none other than Piccolo Superhero. Again, this is another character with a lot of transformations, so the breakdown is going to take a bit. But once again, I hope that you guys will stick around all the way to the end. So, starting off with his rush chain. His knockup was kind of slow, so I don't know if people are going to be able to vanish out of that easily or not, but we'll see. Anyway, with that out of the way, let's check his extensions. So, square and triangle. Okay, Ki Cannon. 2 squares and triangle. Fly kick. 3 squares and triangle. Okay, so that's a heavy finish. And then 4 squares and triangle. Rolling hammer. Okay, cool. Next up is his grab. Yeah, that's very Piccolo-esque, but it does knock the opponent downward. So it's probably a grab best used in the air to, get the opponent away from you. Okay, with that out of the way, let's check his moves. So, Wild Sense, we already know how that works. False Courage.
I wasn't expecting this fight to be a picnic.
So that's gonna give him good defenses. It's gonna be annoying to deal with. What else? Full Power Energy Blast Volley. Let me actually back up for that. So let's see.
I'll crush you.
Okay, so again, Full Power Energy Blast Volley. And then last up will be Full Power Rush.
It's do or die time. Get ready. This is the end.
Okay, and it knocks the opponent down to the ground. So probably another move that you might want to use in the air. So if you can, try to get some breathing room by knocking them away, that move could help. Okay, and then of course we have his ult. We got to fully charge up to it.
Fight with everything you've got.
It's Light Grenade. Let's do it.
I've got better things to do than crush you. It's over. Light Grenade.
Okay. Yeah, can't complain. That's Light Grenade. Okay, so that is Piccolo Superhero. Now his transformations. So next up is Piccolo Superhero Power Awakening.
Let's see who's stronger.
All right, so he done buffed up and whatnot. Different color and whatnot. Anyway, so we have Piccolo Superhero Power Awakening. Yes, Wild Sense. I activated it, but you guys already know what it does. This will end the same way.
Let me show you my new upgrade.
Oh, he gets a buff. Hold on. Whoa. It's like he seems like he's gonna be defensive, which is actually good. Okay, so there's that. Explosive Ruin.
A parting gift.
Oh, so that's the name of that move. Oh, and the rocks actually stay. That's so cool, man. Okay, so that's Explosive Ruin, and then Cho Magogeki. Okay, let's see.
You can run all you want. You're mine. You're mine.
Okay, so it's a rush move. Completely a new move. He did use that on in Superhero, but yeah, the name they went with the Japanese name Cho Magogeki. Okay, and now we have his ult, which is a Special Beam Cannon.
Take this. Special Beam Cannon.
I like the pose. The pose was nice. And before I forget, we do also have his regular attacks as well. So his rush chain knocking the opponent up is kind of slow. Okay, let's do square and triangle. Okay, heavy finish, 2 squares and triangle. Ki Cannon, 3 squares and triangle. Heavy finish again, and 4 squares and triangle. Rolling hammer. Okay, and his grab. Oh! What was it? Hello? Wait, I don't know if that was messed up or not. Wait, let me try that again. Yeah, that's his grab. Okay. Yeah, no. All right. Anyway, moving on. So that's that. Hopefully, I get everything in the proper order now. Next up, Orange Piccolo.
This is a little extra.
Yeah, that's him, bro. That's him. That's Orange Piccolo, bro. That's him. Okay, so Orange Piccolo. Dude is a whole giant. Anyway, let's actually get his rush chain out the way now. Orange Piccolo, his chain is faster than the other two forms, his base form and Power Awakening. So that's actually good. Okay, now square and triangle. Okay, so that is heavy finish, but he extends his arms, so it kind of puts distance between you and the opponent. We'll have to see how that actually works online. Anyway, 2 squares in triangle. Okay, Ki Cannon. 3 squares in triangle. Rolling hammer, and then 4 squares in triangle. Oh, I messed up. Let's see. Okay, Ki Cannon. Rolling hammer. And then Ki Cannon. Okay, so I had to make sure I got the timing right because it's multi-hitted, like to the point where it can throw your rhythm off. And then, of course, his grab.
No escape.
Yeah, okay. I mean, Piccolo has some animations, bro. All right, moves. Pump up.
All right. You ready for this?
Okay, so he gets an attack boost. That's Shenron.
Thank you, Shenron. A little extra went a long way.
Okay, so that is Insta Spark. Next up, Explosive Demon Wave.
You're open. Explosive demon wave.
Okay, so just a projectile. After that is Fierce Fist.
Take you down in one shot. Where are you going?
Okay, so I'm actually surprised that didn't knock the opponent into the ground because it's the move that he used on Gamma too. So that's actually pretty freaking cool.
Shenron, that little extra went a long way.
All right, last up is Special Beam Cannon.
Stop squirming around. Take this. Special beam cannon.
It obliterated him. Wow. Okay. So there's that. It's kind of similar in like looks and whatnot to Gohan Beasts, but still pretty cool nonetheless. All right, we have one more form left, and that is his giant form.
All right, forgot about that. Don't worry, just got bigger, that's all.
Right. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the first console game where we're actually able to use giant Orange Piccolo. So that's actually cool as well. Okay, so giants function slightly differently. They don't have extensions, so we can just see his rush chain. If I can get Vegeta into the air. Okay, let's see. Because I gotta position myself. It's gonna be kind of hard. Okay, so there's that. Again, they don't have extensions, so that's pretty much that. His grab. Am I not able to grab?
Brace yourself.
Okay, smacks the opponent into the ground. And I think, really, that's it. Okay, moves.
Out of my way.
He has Explosive Wave.
Out of my way.
Yep, that's definitely Explosive Wave. Okay, moving on. Behave yourself.
Me to stop you.
It's Insta Spark as a giant. Oh, God. Okay. Well, he has that. Chomakoho, we know what this is.
And you.
All right, so that's Chomakoho. What else? Mighty Fist.
This is my full power.
Just sent him flying. Jesus. Okay, and then finally, we have his
Me to stop.
ultimate attack. There we go. Apocalyptic Burst.
Time to finish this. This is over.
And that's that. Again, when he was a giant, there wasn't really much that he did in Superhero, but, yeah, at least he still has the move, and that's something. So, that's pretty much the breakdown. Now we just gotta see if we're able to make him work online. It's time, but it looks
Power
like,
just exploded.
yeah, my opponent is using Piccolo Power Awakening. I can barely see because of the outfit.
Interesting.
But, yeah, let's get it.
Confused with any Namekians like me.
Well, don't worry, Piccolo. This is your superhero iteration. Let's throw hands. Okay, not a good start. Okay, not good. Alright, there we go.
This is what I can really do.
There we go, rolling hammer. Okay, you got that. I'm trying so hard to get super counter off. There we go. I just wish we didn't have to deal with the water. I can barely see.
What's wrong?
Alright. I mean, we're putting in some sort of work.
Hope you weren't expecting this.
False
fight to be
courage.
Piccolo.
No, don't run.
Show you my new upgrade.
Okay, looks like we're both in the same boat. All right, if I can get... There we go. All right, let's get a move off. There we go.
Get ready.
Smack! There we go. All right, we'll pop wild sense.
Useless.
Okay, we're still in there. Okay. Oh, that worked. Cool. So, that was all over the place, honestly. But somehow we managed to make it work, and I'm not going to complain about it at all. All right, time for battle number 2, and we're dealing with Ultimate Gohan Superhero.
Piccolo.
When the Grand Elder helped you awaken your full potential, did you feel the way I feel?
So they're pretty much like confirming it's the same thing. Okay. Okay, you got that. A little bit of a rough start. There we go. Oh, I tried to get him with the sweep. All right, there we go. Oh, you got that. Oh, we were just throwing hands. I respect it. No. All right, down you go. No. Oh, okay, wait. Hey, you got that. Woo! Yeah, he definitely got that. All right, let's go ahead and pop this. All right, there we go. All right, if I slip up here, I could definitely lose. Oh, you think turning into a beast is going to help? Wait, no, actually, it might help. If he uses a particular move, it definitely will help. And that's a move. Weave. All right, this should connect. 2 Ki Blast into ult! He is locked off, so it did connect. All right, there we go. I just needed to back off and get some Ki Blasts. So that could have went real south real quick. But still, just being able to land that ult helped out a lot. And now it's time for the Go Orange Piccolo, but against Beast Gohan.
Even you've got to admit it's pretty cool.
You've always had the potential to become the most powerful being on Earth.
Mm-hmm. Let him know. All right, let's go. Okay. Okay. Kind of a clean start right there. Like the neutral was crazy. All right, there we go. Let's get it. No. Woo. I gave him just a bit too much time. Oh, nice grab. Not even gonna complain.
What's wrong?
All right, there we go, and down you go. Okay, so that was Beast Sense.
Thank you, Shinron.
I'll take that. Nah, don't run. Come here. Yeah.
Pissing me off.
Wide open.
All right, he should be. Oh wait, Beast Sense. Oh no, he missed, or he probably didn't activate it. Cool. Special beam cannon. Get him out. Ah, there we go. Hello? Did you see how fast he recovered? Did you see how fast he recovered? That was crazy. All right, let's pump up.
You ready for this? What's wrong?
Okay. There we go. Alright, there we go. I had to lock in at the last second. That was a great match. What in the world? Like, I was still shocked that he recovered so fast after a special beam cannon. But yeah, this is probably going to be the hardest one because now I'm a giant. So if we can make this work, that'll be great. I think it's going to be even more difficult because of the stage that we're on too. But we'll see. Alright, let's get it. Okay, got in the air. And down you go. Okay, let's get it. Cho Makoho! Okay, you got that. Alright, there we go. Woo! Okay, you got that. Yeah, it's gonna be, this is weird because I really don't play with giants. And side. Okay. Alright, let's just back up and charge. That's fine. Okay. Behave yourself! Okay. We are here, boy. Okay. I mean, he has super armor, so apocalyptic burst. There we go. Hey, let's get it. I'm not even mad at you, bro. I'm not even mad at you. Let's get it. Okay. This is so weird, man. Like, this is so weird. And there we go. Okay, I'm so focused. Like, what the heck? Like, I'm not used to using giants at all, so that was really throwing me off. But still, using him was a lot of fun. But all in all, though, that was Piccolo Superhero, a brand new character in DLC 1 of Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I do want to know what you guys think about this entire character in the comment section below. But with that being said, I'm Ndukauba. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.